Live, just checking everything. Why is this not working? Yes, we are live. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to another RSG Lunch Stream. I'm Ranger J, 1999, your host. Oh my god, this background thing went off. I forgot. But welcome to our lunch stream. We're back better than ever. You can see we got quite a cast of characters like we always do for the lunch stream. And if you're wondering what the hell the lunch stream is, that's where we just hang out with you guys for the next hour. We're going to answer your questions. Then we'll get done. Then we're going to go do some Grand Arena. Then we're going to take a break. Then we'll come back. And we got our big Wednesday night stream. Today's Wednesday, right? Yeah. So the biggest, I can't even remember what day it is. Finn's really had me going today. So
it's hump day.
It's hump day. Bake. But glad to have you guys here. If you have questions, go ahead and put those in chat. Make sure you put question in front of your statement. Dr. Finn, Medicine Woman, will scoop those up. Now, Dr. Finn, you have been shopping today. Well, go ahead and get it out. I can see you're about to explode.
I have a new webcam.
Yes, he does.
I also got me some Zaxby's, so I have Zaxby's.
Nobody cares about the Zaxby's. Yeah.
I care about the Zaxby's.
I'm pretty excited that Finity can now become a cam girl. I'm pretty excited about that actually.
So I'm working on my costumes. I have a couple of costumes.
Yeah, Mandel Braun, but Asia just followed us on Twitch, so thank you for that. But
yeah, so I'm getting my costumes together. I have some Naruto ones. I'm working on some Star Wars ones, so we'll start putting that together.
Okay.
So Finn's well on his way to becoming a Twitch thought.
Kagabi no Jitsu to you too. If you guys haven't seen, we've got the Cup of Plenty. That is where we take donations. If you would like to donate, we have that's pretty full. We got some donations yesterday. We got the Baby Rangers and the Chicken Grandes in there. So as it gets fuller, it gets closer to exploding, and there's nothing like seeing poop-filled Baby Rangers and Chicken Grandes flying across the screen in all different directions.
That's right.
So if you would like to donate and support the channel, please do, and fill up Vader's Cup of Plenty. Also, if you haven't followed us on Twitch, please do. We're doing a lot of Grand Arena over there. All the other streams will be here, Lunch Stream, Wednesday Stream, Jedi Academy, but the Grand Arena will be on Twitch, so if you haven't followed us on Twitch, please do. Just shout out some of the people that we got in chat right now. We got our boy Rose Taco, the man, the myth, the legend. We love Rose Taco. Zala111, Moss Mike, Frederick Nielsen, Makwa, Remy Vinette, Gav P, Woodle. That's a new name I haven't seen before. So hey, how you doing? TulaMad92, BCM's in the chat. Hey BCM. Dr. Gonzo H, can't touch this. So glad to see some of the familiar faces and some new faces in the chat. Glad to have you guys here. So we've got Dr. Finn, Medicine Woman. We've got the Big Deal Grande Patron down there who was giving us an MTV tour of his crib yesterday.
We kind of let our hair down over there on Twitch, and we were hanging out in the pool.
You were doing it in the pool. I was busy setting up Grand Arena defense and answering questions.
It's like a we thing, whenever you do something, I do it, and whenever I do something, you do it. It's kind of like a we thing.
Yeah. We're playing Wii now? I have it.
I just mean, no, I mean yes in French. Oui.
Also joining us is Stoner Jedi. He's here with us today. Stoner Jedi. Zyla
Bueller.
All right. Stoner Jedi.
Stoner. And he died.
Hello.
Oh, there he is. No, you're on mute. Okay, there he is.
Where's your rocket at?
And then also joining us from the crew, we got, of course, Grim the Mechanic.
How's it going, guys?
How's it going with you? All right, so we got a roster review. We're going to answer your questions, get your questions in there. But we're going to play America's favorite game show right now because I just want to get it knocked out. I don't have full energy, but that's okay. I don't care. It's just one less mod. But we're going to go to see Ranger presses his luck for mods, speed mods. Let's see what happens. I'm going to get 8 instead of 9, but that's fine. I don't care.
And now for another edition of Ranger's Gonna Be Disappointed.
Yeah, pretty much. Here we go. We're rolling. Let's see. Oh my god. What am I going to get? Hey, I didn't get any blues, purples, or golds again. Let's see what these greens did.
Also, in other happy news, because Rangers is not going to be happy news after he sees his mods, I tested with the VIPs, so you guys, the VIPs can check it in the great VIP chat, because I put it in there. I think I'm able to stream again. and better than before. So I'm going to do a few more tests. There was an audio sync issue that I think I figured out what the issue is. So I'm going to do another test here. But if that's the case, there will be more game streaming.
I was going to pull a Durgan on you there and say, oh, what did you and the VIPs go get tested for?
Well, that's between us and the VIPs. So if you want to be a VIP, go to our Patreon page.
I mean, you're not wrong. So, and I'm just sorting like I always do. Let's roll these mods and see what happens. Oh, I don't know why I do this to myself, but it's for the fans. All right, let's see if we get anything from this. We'll go 12.
And can't touch this? No. I am always with Zaxby's a very standard person. I get myself a 5-finger chicken plate with
Speed too. Oh, that's
cherry Fanta.
Which had 4 fingers and what looked like a club.
Yeah.
Finn, I have a question. Why can't we get like little cool things for Streamlabs for when we're on Twitch?
What do you mean?
It doesn't notify whenever somebody gives us
subscribe
bits
or anything.
for bits.
Okay.
We need to turn on some of that stuff.
All right. Let me look. I will look in with that.
Well,
I think
so
I know
far,
why.
the best I've gotten is a 2-speed.
I'm pretty sure I know why, so bear with me. I'll figure it out.
All right, yeah, this has turned out to be an awful day. None of these mods are doing anything, so we'll draw the last ones, and then we're going to sell this crap. We try. We do the best we can. We'll upgrade here. Yeah, nothing. Nothing. Not a damn thing. But are we really surprised?
You take that back right now, Fruit Guy. Right now.
What did he say?
Zaxby's is overrated, and then Popeyes is no. All of you are awful.
Popeyes is really good. I can't.
Popeyes is good, but Zaxby's is better. Now, here's the problem. Zaxby's is a lot more expensive.
What?
Zaxby's is about like double the price of Popeyes. So, if you're looking at
Double?
cost to
I don't
taste
think
ratio,
it's double. I mean, that's
Double
good.
the price.
it pretty much is. The chicken finger plate is like $10. You can get like what, 5 chicken fingers from Popeyes for like 4, something like that.
You can get an entire like basket of them at Dairy Queen for like $3.
Yeah, Zaxby's is expensive, but it's good. I think it's better. But if you're looking for taste to cost ratio, I will give you Popeyes.
I disagree, Finn. Although Zaxby's is good, Popeyes is better.
Well,
I've never even been to either one
blizzards
before.
with your chicken fingers.
Grande, you have probably been to the Zaxby's clone. I don't know which one came first. Raising Cane's.
Never been to Raising Cane's.
But you have a Raising Cane's there, I'm sure.
Yes, I've seen them driving down the thing.
Yeah, so Zaxby's is essentially Raising Cane's. It's just Raising Cane's is more Louisiana, Texas. I think it goes into Alabama, Mississippi. And then Zaxby's is more Florida, Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina. And I think it goes up into Virginia.
Okay, so let's do a roster
Can we?
review.
Yes, thank you. Thank you,
All right,
Ranger.
pulling it up.
What is wrong with talking about Zaxby's?
Because this is not a food network. If you want to go to talk about food, go join the YouTube channel for food, Finn.
I'll do that on Twitch. We'll talk about food on Twitch.
Not on this channel. You won't. This is games.
Yeah, I'll put it at Just Chatting, and we'll talk about gamer food.
I'll
get
create your
Blaster.
own damn channel. Well, if Urban's be there, then
Yeah,
I'll do something
Urban and I
with
will
Urban.
meet
but
up
it
and we'll
ain't
do a gamer fuel fast food style.
Sure.
Gamer Fuel. I miss those.
I know. We all miss Urban. God damn it. All right, so let's get into the roster. Today, we are doing Bad Horsey. And Bad Horsey's in Conjugate Nights. Not conjugated, just conjugate nights. So, there's some conjugate nights running around. And looks like they're doing pretty well. They're doing well. He's doing well in Fleet. He's doing pretty decently in Arena. He's gotten one. He's in the middle of the road. I'm really impressed that he's still running that trade team and doing as well as he is. He's holding his line in the sand.
I completely agree, man.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive, Bad Horsey.
Are we gonna read what he wants? What does he want?
Yeah, I was going to get to that, Grandi, if you'd let me. I was just giving him a compliment. Will you calm down? I hate when you have coffee, man. You turn into a sugar addict, man. It's ridiculous. Okay, I started in May 2016.
It's empty, Ranger.
Been 90. Would you like me to read, or do you want to talk about your stupid coffee addiction?
My cherry Fanta glass is now empty too.
I'm just gonna step back. You guys do the roster review. Go ahead, Rondi. Rondi, Finn, it's all yours. Go ahead. I'll just flip the script. Go ahead, Mr.
Okay,
Sugar Addict and Zaxby Whore.
Woohoo! Time for hyper roster review. Okay, so we got Bad Horsey. He started in May 2016.
I'm gonna talk to
He's
Chad.
free to play 90%. And he took a break between August to December of 2018. So he missed a lot of the marquee tunes. Ooh, that's
I
no
can tell too by the
funny.
roster.
Yeah. Till that point, he was top 3 in both of the squeets. At the moment, he is working on Jedi Knight Revan characters and Darth Revan characters, and he said he's getting there. He did manage to unlock Padme at 5-star, so we'll take a look at that. So Squad Arena, he's basically persevering with Traya until he gets Jedi Knight Revan and then Darth Revan. But he wants to know whether he should potentially work on Padme.
Mm-hmm.
So we can take a look at that. Then we have Fleet, where he is farming bounty hunter ships, but is getting by with his Houndstooth and his Geos. So he's trying to figure out where to go with that. Then should he focus on mods or slicing? All my refreshes go to regular energy. So should I focus on Grievous and B2 for 7-star Padme? And then he's very PvP oriented, so he'd appreciate any input with regards to that. And then he also mentioned, and this is a little thing for Ouchie, that he is from Glasgow, Scotland, so he can help Ranger with all things Scottish.
It's not Scottish, it's clap.
He's a bad Horsey.
Oh, wait a second. Rose Talker just said, hey, Ranger, I sent you a present on PayPal. Hey, well, let's go see what's in PayPal.
Well, first off, man,
my God, Rose, you're
props.
amazing. Rose just sent $100. I swear to
Oh,
God.
nice.
Rose is I guess he's tired of eating ramen noodles. Thank you, Rose Taco. Oh my God, he does this to me every time, man. When was the last time he was like, "No, you're gonna get that character, $200. Go get it." I was like, "What?" Oh my God, Jesus Christ! Thank you, Rose Taco. You are the man. I wish I could show that on the donation thing here. So thank you very much. God dang, man. Ugh. Thank you so much. Very much appreciated. Continue on with the roster review, Pithead 1 and 2.
Yeah, first off, major props on staying top 20 with a Traya team.
Mm-hmm. For a May 2016 start, so it's not like it's a newer shard either. So yeah,
With
definitely.
Traya in a sea of Darth Revans, probably.
Finn, I think that deserves a pickle bomb. He just sent $100, so I think we need a pickle bomb to hit the cup.
Am I pickle bombing? Okay, hold on.
Yeah,
Let me
let's
see
do a
if I
pickle
can.
bomb.
Let me get to the pickles.
Dun, 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 dun.
Hold on.
Let's get the pickle bomb going.
I'm getting it. Hold on.
We got a bunch of baby rangers and chicken grandes in there. Let's see if we can get them flying out of there.
Hold on. It's. I have to log back in. It log me out after all the setup and stuff that I was doing for the other one. So give me 1 second. Okay, I gotta click on this. So then I got that. Okay, there we go. Now I'm in the YouTube account. And basically for Twitch, I have to set up the Streamlabs for Twitch. They have different settings and stuff, so that's why. Okay, so go here and go here. And all right.
Here it comes.
Are we ready for pickle bombing?
Here it comes. Dun 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 dun. Oh, the humanity! Here they come! Pickles everywhere! Oh my God, the humanity! Was there any baby rangers in there? Nope, just pickles. Pickles everywhere! Here they come! Oh my God! And they're flying! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh God! Jesus! Oh God! Oh Jesus! Oh, they went flying everywhere! Oh my God! More pickles are flying! Baby rangers everywhere! Oh my God! Jesus! Oh my God, here comes more. Oh, the humanity. It's not right. It's not right. It's not right.
Hey, how did a baby ranger fall away over there on the side?
I don't know. It's what happens.
How
It's
did
get
pickles
launched
fall
oh my
away?
God. Oh God, look at it. Oh Jesus. Oh my God. Oh God. Okay. Oh, wait, we got one more coming through. Okay, this could be the last round of pickles. They're coming. They're dropping in. Oh my God, here they come. And boom, 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 boom. Oh, we got a chicken grande in the air. Well, he hit the side of the cup. Oh my God, he got launched out. All right.
Chicken grande tried.
He tried. He was holding on by. It was a fool's hope, but he still got launched. So.
All right, I'm gonna empty the cup so it's not filled with a bunch of pickles.
No.
We need to fill it up with Rangers and Grandes.
Oh, okay. Well, we can fill up with anything.
Yeah, but we need to fill it up. There are too many pickles at the bottom.
Oh, well, you know.
All right. There we go. All right. So we are looking primarily at his arena stuff because that's what he likes to focus on. So let's take a look at his arena. So he's running trail lead. You can see that he did have a little bit of a drop. Like he was rank 1, but now he's holding basically top 20. So I am sure that he is finding a bit of a struggle there. I'm going to take a look at his mods first.
He's also running a 6-dot Treya.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
So I'm going to his mods and filtering by speed secondary because I'm wondering if he has crazy mods and actually he's probably
got
not
some
as
pretty
fast.
nice mods, actually.
I know, and they're not focused.
Yeah.
He could actually get his arena team faster. Because he has.
I was thinking, he might want to look into upgrading to Jedi Knight Revan or Darth Revan, but man, he's doing real well with just a Treya team.
Well, that's who he's trying to farm, right? So he's still farming the Revans.
And Palpatine, and he's running Palpatine on the team instead of Bastila Shan or Sith.
Yeah, Fallen Bastila, Sith Trooper, something. EP's maybe the worst one right now. So. Yeah, I mean, I think you have the mods in order to. I mean, I don't know how much it'll help you, to be honest, because the issue is probably just the team that you're running against your opponents. So you may not be able to see that much of a difference, even if you change up the speeds. But you potentially can get your Thrawn faster.
Oh, he's in chat now.
Welcome, Bad Horsey.
Not by much.
Not by much, but he does have some mods that are like on. Rey and on some of his Jedi also, Ezra, Jolie, that may end up falling on his arena team, whether it's Scion or Thrawn or whatever it is, and actually serve him a little bit better. So
Jolie's mod and Ezra's mod are the same speed or 1 speed faster than the one that's on Thrawn now.
Yeah. But it can also speed up his Scion, right? Not necessarily his Thrawn, but you also want a fast Scion, and then you also want to try and speed up your Nihilus.
You want a speedy Thrawn, and you want to change.
His Thrawn is at 308.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't change anything right now. I don't think there's going to be a huge benefit of it from you. There may not be optimized, but there's no payoff for it right now because it's the team that you're running.
Scion's at 272. Let's see here. Nihilus is at 258.
Scion's also not hitting very hard.
EP
right now.
is at 226. And let's see here. What's Treya at? Treya's at 207.
Why are we not? Why are we farming Dark Side Bastila? Where are we at on Dark Side Basti?
Well, he said he is working on everyone, so
She's 3-star.
3-star.
HK47's got 7-star gear 10, obviously. Bastila needs work. I was looking at his other characters. He's farming the characters for Darth Revan and
no
regular. So yeah. I mean he's doing it the right way. I mean he's only so many characters.
You're right, and he took like 6 months off.
Yeah. So I mean, overall, I think you're doing as well as you can. Now you do want to make sure you get Jedi Knight Revan the next time he comes. And it looks like you have...
Just needs Jolie, I think.
No, yeah, Jolie is 6-star, so he's getting close with that.
He's got to finish Zalbar. Or not Zalbar, T3. And
okay.
Bastila's done. Jolie needs to be done. T3 needs to be done, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Let me check his droids.
It says he's farming all
T3
the
is
older
5-star. Yeah,
yeah.
He's farming all the old Republic tunes. So he's farming Zalbar, Juhani.
Yeah, and Juhani definitely needs.
So that's your farm plan. There's nothing more to be said. You need to farm Fallen Basket, throw her in there, but these characters all need to be. You need to throw in your Canderous into the mix too. You're going to need him eventually as well too. So after you finish, Zalbar's hard node if I'm not mistaken, or is he Cantina?
Zalbar's hard node, I believe.
Yeah. So T3 you need to finish first to get your Jedi Knight Revan, and then after that, because he's Cantina, go to Canderous immediately. That's your next Cantina farm after that.
Yeah, I think you're farming
Albar
everything.
also has a fleet node.
I think they all do, right?
No.
I think mission.
no.
There's 3 characters that had a fleet node. I think
That's just
T3 has
Karth.
one, right?
No.
Just Karth.
Was it just Karth?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, Jolie has a fleet node.
Yeah, there's the other one.
Yeah, you can double down on Jolie to get your dark.
Well, he might want to. I don't know how close you are on Jolie, right? But you could just do fleet on Jolie and then work all your hard. Well, you probably have enough. You're doing 3 energy refreshes. Never mind. You can do all of the nodes.
Do whatever you like.
Yeah, you're focusing well. You're working on your Jedi Knight Revan and your Darth Revan. That's the right focus. Your Darth Revan is a little bit farther behind from being gotten than your Jedi Knight Revan, so you're good with that. Yeah, he said he's using his fleet energy for Karth, so there you go. Yeah, there's the 3. Thank you, Xylo. Yeah, Lightside, Bastila, and Jolie, and then Zalbar. Those were the 3. Okay. But yeah, I think you're focused well. You're doing as well as you can with your arena team as it is now, so I think that's fine. So his question, though, was with Padme, is it a team that he should work on now to improve in arena? And I don't think I would. Your Galactic Republic are not there. You're going to require way too much gear.
It's going to take you away from your other stuff, and no.
I don't even see Anakin unlocked.
Yeah.
I see Kenobi. Right. I see 6-star Padme. So congrats on the 6-star. I think you were 5-star when you had it last time, so you got the 6-star. So congrats. You have a 7-star Ahsoka, but she's gear 1, level 1, so that's not going to help. And I don't even see Anakin. And your farms right now, you might be able to do a hard node for Anakin, but you're not going to be able to do his Cantina, which will really speed him up because we want you to focus on everything for Darth Revan and Jedi Knight Revan. So you're probably going to be working on Kendris for a while. So I think I would not work on your Padme because she is not going to be able to have a squad to really make it worthwhile for you. Anyone disagree?
I'm 100% with you on that, buddy.
I mean, it's only 6-star.
Yeah, but no Jedi Knight Anakin. He said he doesn't have Jedi Knight Anakin.
Yeah,
so I don't know.
Stick with your plan for Darth Revan and Jedi Knight Revan.
You gotta have Anakin, or it doesn't even matter.
Yeah. So yeah. So just leave Padme alone.
You can work on that afterwards.
Let's see. So the other stuff he was looking for was, so we looked at squads. So now we can look at fleet. So let's take a look at his ships.
Right. Number 1 is ships without
without MILF. Yeah. So he's running one of the teams that you can use as a counter. The Houndstooth with the Geos under a Thrawn, which is a little different because I think most people typically use Geos with either Home 1 or Executrix. But you can use them under Thrawn, and the Thrawn obviously is to either kill the Houndstooth or the MILF when you get up to that point. But yeah. Sunfac with Geospy, Geosoldier, Cassian, Phantom, and Poe. So you're running a decent team there to counter the MILF teams. And then if we look at your ships, go to ships. Let's see. You have a 7-star Ghost, which is good once you get the MILF. Until you get that point, yeah, it's going to be hard to fit it into that Thrawn team.
He probably will end up getting the MILF on the next go-around. He's got Xanadu Blood at 5-star and IG 2000 at 4-star.
Perfect. Yeah,
so there's one of your hard nodes is the IG 2000 to get at 5-star.
Yeah. So you are on track for that. So yeah. Just keep on working towards the MILF. But I mean, I don't see anything else for you to do right now on your fleet. You've taken your pilots pretty much up to gear 11 or 12. I'm looking at the top of your ships and they're all geared up, so you're not leaving anything. One thing to consider, not now because you're not having any issues. If you have any issues with fleet moving forward because of MILF, you can. Well, does he have it? Sorry. Yeah, you do have the Ebon Hawk at 4-star. So if you need another Dispel or something, if your Cassian isn't working out, then you have your Ebon Hawk. You're going to be working on your Karth and your T3. So just something to keep in mind later on, but nothing for you to deal with right now. But I think you're doing fine there.
Ebon Hawk is a fun ship to use too. Haha, no more target lock for you. Haha.
Do you see Ouchie saying that new rule? Any Scottish players and stuff that are getting roster reviews have to come on the Zoom call and stuff.
Bad Horsey,
Yeah.
do you want to join us
Well-
on voice to make Ouchie happy?
She would
Just let me know.
die.
You're welcome on right now if you want to ask us any other questions and stuff.
Yeah, that's like what the fourth time she said that should be a new rule.
I know. I've been seeing it so many times. It's like, good lord. Calm yourself, Ouchie.
Yeah, I think you're on the right track here with your fleet. You're doing basically everything you can without the MILF. I'm happy with your team that you're using. I don't see any issues with that. Your arena is the same thing. It's just your break and losing some of the marquees and stuff has just set you behind a little bit, but you're not really feeling it too badly in your roster.
You're doing really
So
well.
it's nice to see that.
It's a nice roster.
Yeah. Let me open up Discord again.
He said, yeah, sure. Might not understand my accent, though. It's not a problem. She just wants to hear you talk. She wants to hear you talk, laddie.
All right, let me send him the link.
At least she's admitting it. That's the first step.
We just need to find Elchie Dumpling, a nice Scottish lad.
Maybe. She could, what do they call it? It would be ScottishOnly.com. I'm sure that's
Elchie would be swiping left all the time, like, yes!
No. I got it. It's GaelicOnly.com.
Oh.
Oh.
All right, give us a second, Ouchie. We're working
All
on
right,
it.
so we saw his fleet. He's doing fine though.
I think that's what he wanted.
Let's see. Then should he focus on for mods? Focus on mods, farming mods, or slicing. So I'm going to take a look. Let's go back to his mods here. If I go to let me get to his mods. And I'm going to filter by speed secondaries to see what you have in terms of tier 1, tier 2 mods. You've taken a lot of mods to 6E. How many?
Look at that. Slab Meathead said gayboys.com.
Gaelic boys. Mhm.
But he said it with an E instead of a Y.
Right, for Gaelic.
Yeah, I thought it was funny.
All
But
right.
when you say it out loud, it's funny.
Nice.
Okay. So he has 48 gear 12s and 29 gear 11s. So you can justify your 6E mods, but I would be a little cautious on going overboard with them because you still have a third of your roster that won't be able to use it in terms of effective characters that have it. So I think your 6Es are fine as they stand right now. And looking at your mods, if I go to your... Oh, you have a lot of mods that you need to slice. I see tier 1 mods right off the bat. You have a circle on Wicket. You have a Kenobi cross. You have a Nest square. You have a Boba cross. They're all blue 3s, which are part of tier 1. So those are definitely ones that I would work on. You have a diamond on Jin. That's also a blue 3. You have a blue 3 on Ezra, a blue 3 on Ewok Elder. You have a bunch of tier 2s also with purple 3s. So for you have a bunch of mods with huge potential. I would go straight to slicing. I wouldn't bother farming too much right now. I'm going to sort by speed set and speed secondary as well. And your speed sets... Ooh, okay. I can see why you're farming. So speed sets, you have enough at the top, but they quickly drop off. So about halfway down the page, you're now into single digits. So speed sets, speed secondaries is what you're lacking. But because you have so many mods with a lot of potential, I would slice up your blue 3s first, get all of those to see whether or not they progress in the tier 1 chain, which means that they hit purple and actually level up speed. So they become a purple 4. Then you can see if they hit a gold 5. But I would work up your progression that way. But yeah, I think you would slice for a little bit. I don't know what you think, Grande. I would say slice.
He's got a little bit of slicing to do. Totally agree. He needs to slice. You know how we talked about all of those like premium for their level type mods?
Mm-hmm.
He's got a bunch of premium for their level type mods. which are all of those C's that he needs to slice. I would say for sure we're slicing all of those C mods that procced 3 times to B's before we go on to more farming.
All right.
Yeah. So I think that's...
We've got Bad Horsey in Zoom now. I'm just waiting to see if he's got his mic connected because I don't see a mic.
Not yet. He's not connected yet. So soon, TM.
Soon TM, ouchie. Control yourself.
So we looked at the mods, and yeah, we talked about his arena. So once he joins, we'll let him ask if he has any other follow-up questions. But I think everything with his roster being free to play, having taken a break from August to December, I think your roster is fine. Bad Horsey, do you have any questions for us?
Hi there, guys.
Hi.
There he is.
Yay!
Just talk so
ouchie.
Ouchie can explode in the channel.
Okay, what would you like me to say?
No, just ask
Say
us
hi, Ouchie. That's
Yay!
enough.
just ask us questions about the roster.
No, Scottish accents are nothing like that.
I know.
Sorry.
I'm being ridiculous because Ouchie's being ridiculous.
Yeah, mostly mods, really.
Yeah, I mean, we looked at them just now. I don't know if you heard us while you're hopping on, but you have a lot of blue 3 mods, and so again, blue 3s are the blue mods that have like a 3 in parentheses next to the speed, meaning that they hit 3 times, which is the maximum number of times you can get on a blue. So it keeps them in that tier 1 progression. I would slice all of those first, and you have a lot of them. So I would slice all of your blue 3s first. You are low on speed secondary on speed set. So once you are done with those blue 3s and see if they progress to purple 4s and then gold 5s, then I would consider farming speed sets again. But you have too many mods with huge potential to not slice them up right now.
Right, okay. Excellent.
All right. What other questions do you have? You've got our undivided attention.
In terms of like farming different characters, I'm doing as much as I can with the crystals I've got. So there's not too much more that I can farm.
No, you're on the right farming path, man. I mean, you've got to get Jedi Knight Revan, you've got to get Darth Revan. All the Old Republic characters are a priority. Put Fallen Vassal in your hard node farm, and once you get T3, you don't really need a gear tier T3, but get Canderous. You're going to need that because remember, there's Jedi Knight Revan, but then we got to start focusing on Darth Revan, right? And you're going to need the characters, and you're going to need him 17.5 because you can't get Malak without getting into that event with 17.5.
Right, okay.
I think Ouchie died. She got all quiet.
Ouchie suddenly disappeared.
She's died.
Oh, it's cut off.
What's that?
It's cut off. Oh, we're still here?
Yeah, you're still there, buddy.
Yeah, you're still here.
Okay, excellent. Strategy-wise, what I tend to do is just save as much resources as possible until an event drops, and then use the resources on the event, and then just save again until the next one, and rinse and repeat.
Makes sense to me, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go.
All right. Any other questions you got since you got us here, bud?
Not really, no.
All
Great
right.
show, though. Always listen to the Jedi Academy. Very good.
Very nice. See, we've been approved by a Scotsman there, Ouchie. So this is Scotland approved. So
Yeah, and your accent isn't that thick, dude.
no, it's fine.
We can understand you pretty well.
Yeah,
I have a
trying to
harder
tone it
time
down.
understanding Grim, so it's fine.
I mean, you know.
I'm definitely toning it down just now, though. Definitely.
Yeah, you're
Ouchie. Tell him he's welcome to come into the voice chat anytime in Discord. So you've been formally invited by Ouchie.
Okay.
I think she just wants you to come in and read stories and she'll just die. I think she's dying now, so she's so happy you've made a viewer happy, Bad Horsey. Not only did you get a roster view and got some good information, you made a fan happy.
Okay.
That's a
Bush
win.
Murray Penny. I can do a good Sean Connery.
Oh, that's fantastic. Oh my god. Now, are you at work right now, Bad Horsey, or are you at home?
Oh, finished at home.
Very nice.
So you can hang out with us in the Discord voice after the stream here.
Yeah, we're going
Possibly, yeah. I've got stuff to do, family commitments and all that. So,
Stay on mute. Be a tease to Ouchie. It works better.
All right. Well, you're welcome to hang out with us while we continue the show, my friend. If you have any insights you want to offer, feel free, man. You're always welcome to hang out. So now, Finn.
Well, it is like 5:30 p.m. over there. So
Arena. I've got my arena climb. No.
I was just getting ready to say, have you done your 600?
Yeah, I've definitely done 600 yet.
Yeah, don't forget that.
With him farming all those hard nodes, yeah, he's getting his 600 every day.
No problem whatsoever. Now, Finn, if someone wants a roster review, what do they got to do?
Very simple. Head on to the RSG Discord. PM me Finity that you want a roster review, send me your GG page, and make sure that I respond that you are in the queue. If I don't respond that you are in the queue, then I may have missed your message. So just message me again in another day, ask if I missed it, and then I'll usually get it the second time. So, and then just we'll put you in the queue. When it comes closer to your time, I will message you that your roster review is coming up. We'll schedule a specific date. I'll get all the information from you as to everything you want us to review. And then we will go ahead and do your roster review. It's that simple. The wait is growing. I think we're close to about 4.5 to 5 weeks right now. We're pushing that month right now. So if you guys want a roster review, make sure that you get in early and then bear with us on the time. So
yeah. There's that. So thank you very much, Bad Horsey, for letting us look at your roster and conjugate. Why did you guys go just conjugate nights? Why not conjugated nights? I don't understand.
I don't know. I can't remember.
That's the reason.
I'll find out from the guild leader.
Could you just slap him
they
around
conjugated the conjugated. That's the whole point.
But it's not in the plural.
It's ironicism.
Finn, one question.
Yes.
As a doctor, how the hell do you have so much free time to do all this?
Yeah.
Because I am not currently practicing. I'm doing project management for medical schools right now. I have 3 medical schools that I do project management for, working on the academic technologies, medical education, teaching students, that kind of stuff. So my schedule is a little bit different than a practicing physician.
Fair enough.
Are you a surgeon?
Uncomplicated.
Are you just a general practitioner? What is your background specialty?
Right now, I'm nothing.
I don't care about you. I'm talking about Bad Horsey. No one cares about you, Finn. Yeah, you say you're a doctor. Doctor of what?
No, I'm not a doctor. I work in neuroscience.
Oh well, I mean, Jesus. Oh, is that all neuroscience?
Yeah.
That old chestnut, you know. I mean,
hey, ouchie, he's a neuroscientist.
He's a neurosurgeon.
Yeah, Alzheimer's research, motor neuron disease, all that kind of stuff.
Oh, very nice. Oh, nice. Very cool. All right, well, hang out with us, and we're gonna get to some Q&A. So
ouchie, he's Scottish and a doctor.
Oh my God, she's gonna strip.
No,
but I think you're.
He's not a doctor.
Not a doctor, no.
Well, technically.
You're a neuro.
He's smart.
You see, this is why I have a harder time understanding Grimm than I have you, Bad Horsey. I'm just telling you.
I mean, it's like he's speaking English.
Hey, just wait until I go visit Ireland for a while.
What?
I'm going to be spending some time there, so I'll end up coming back with one of their freaking accents.
Nobody likes that. Nobody likes to show off in, all right, Grimm. So.
Give us an Irish accent, guys.
Yeah.
Go.
Ski Trooper. Ski Trooper, he's not a doctor, but he could play one without you. All right, let's get to
what I was saying.
Well,
you see, this is why we need a translator for you, Grimm. Thank you, Ski Trooper, for translating Grimm.
Yes.
All right, let's get to questions. Dr. Gonzo H. Question: how is Ranger's Range Trooper doing?
He's 5-star. I'm getting him to 6. Working on him. He's being farmed daily. So yeah, he's coming along nicely. He's part of my daily farms that I'm working on.
Playing Doctor is PG Xylo 1111.
Yeah.
Mr. Bedgood. Just as soon as I say that, we have Mr. Bedgood. Question: the last time I played Swuggo, people were just unlocking Treya. I have all event characters up to Jedi Training Rey. My question is, I'm not sure where to start with all of these new tunes and events. So it's going to be hard for us to say without looking at your roster, just to start out with. But if you're in a position where you can start pushing towards Jedi Knight Revan and Darth Revan, that's where we would probably start you. Start to push towards Jedi Knight Revan. Jedi Knight Revan over Darth Revan because the characters have a little bit more use. So if you're behind on a bunch of characters, we want to give you the best characters in order to build your overall roster, right? So if you want to just tag me, you don't have to PM me, just tag me in the Discord, Mr. Bedgood. Then we can look at your roster a little bit and see what direction you should go. And then
I'd tell him to go for Darth Revan. Darth Revan's the meta. It'll help you in arena, regardless of whether you have Malik or not.
Well, I mean, if you just start farming Old Republic characters, I mean, it'll work out for you. You know, but again, Finn's right. We've got to get a little bit.
We have to look to see, right? He might be closer on some of the Jedi. He might be closer on. I doubt he's going to be closer on Darth Malik. That was the main reason that I was thinking of Jedi Knight Revan first. And Jedi Knight Revan is still OP as hell, but he's going to be behind in mods anyways. So regardless of what team he uses, he's probably going to be behind on some of the higher level mods. So that's what we have to kind of look to see what can give the biggest aid to him catching up. So Mr. Bedgood, just tag me in Discord with your GG page and we'll take a look at it after the stream if you want to hop on the RSG Discord. Portugal question: which Old Republic characters are best to Zeta Gear 11 and who to take to Gear 12 with no Zetas for the Malik event and Karth's TW team?
So the Old Republic characters that I adore, of course, the ones for Jedi Knight Revan, Bastila, Jolie, that goes without saying. But for me, Karth, Mission, Zalbar.
You don't really need Zalbars for it.
For the Darth Revan event, eventually you will need Zalbar. His armor shred is the big key thing.
But his Zeta doesn't affect that.
It doesn't, but you got to think also big turn outside of the event. The Mission Zalbar Zeta combination is ridiculous. Mission's priority. I agree with you on that. But just characters to work on in general. I'm not talking Zetas, but T3 not really. Karth, you just need him to Gear 11 with the Zeta. His Zeta leader is fantastic for the Darth Revan event, and just really nice. That really is amazing for the team. Now, I run in 5s, Karth, Juhani, Canderous, Mission, Zalbar as a team, and it does so freaking well because they just work so well together. I mean, they're constantly AoEing, they're constantly getting crit, they're constantly doing all kinds of stuff, and they get their health and protection back from all that stuff. So it's really, really nice. I mean, the only Sith Empire things that you have to worry about is, you're working on Canderous anyway because he's Old Republic, but he'll fall into the, for the Darth Malik event, Dark Side, and then, of course, HK and Fallen Bastila. But those characters, you definitely want to get up, get their power up, work on those characters. That would be my recommendation. What is it, Kyrell? Who is that Ewok guy on the left? Never seen him.
He's talking about
Yub-nub.
Finn.
Oh.
Yub-nub. Yub-nub.
Oh, wait, we got a donation, so that means it's time for Chicken Grandes to come flying in. Dun, 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 dun. There they go.
Love us some Chicken Grandes.
They are bouncing around, and they settled into the bottom of the cup. So the cup started to overflow again once more. So
I'm also going to go with the answer that Grande gave yesterday, which is unfortunate, but it's also the truth. Whichever ones gets you to the 17,500 GP character
pretty much,
limit.
yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
That's the biggest issue with this whole thing, right? There's some characters you pretty much have to take to Gear 12 in order to get them in there, and then the other ones you can put a Zeta at Gear 11, and you can't. It's crazy. It's a really difficult event, and so part of it is going to be not wasting the Zetas and maybe taking characters to Gear 12 without using the Zetas, so you can use Zetas on someone else. And I think to what they were just saying, Mission is one of them that you want the Zeta on. But yeah. Okay, Contingent 33 question for the 7-star Padme event. What would the best lineup of Gear 12 Double Zeta Asajj, Gear 12 Zeta Grievous, Gear 12 Dooku, Gear 12 B2, Gear 11 Poggle? I also have Gear 8 Magma, or Magna Trooper.
I'm trying to do the team in my head. Read it again.
So Ventress, Grievous, Dooku, B2, and Poggle.
We need Sunfac. We need a tank.
We need Sunfac, and I also would probably like Spy if he's geared up over Dooku, especially if you're running Poggle.
If you're
Poggle
running,
doesn't
yeah.
make sense out of lead.
Nope. Poggle's only there for lead. I won the event 7-star with a Poggle lead.
Yeah. You would need to do Poggle lead with Asajj and B2. Those three are critical, and then instead of Dooku and you could use Grievous. You could just substitute Dooku for Sunfac. You definitely need a tank.
Oh.
Tank becomes priority.
You did it without Sunfac. Trez did it without.
You can do it without it, but it's just going to be more RNG, right? If
you could swap Sunfac for IG 100.
But his Magna Guard is only gear 8. That's what, 5 Carbantis to get him up.
That's tough. He did it with Asajj lead. I knew it was possible.
Yeah, but he then had IG 100, right? So you have to have a tank in there of some kind.
You have to. Totally agree.
So you need to put in Sunfac or IG 100, but your IG 100 is way too far behind at gear 8. So,
Yeah, DJ Cool or DL Cool J said Macias did 7-star Padme with Zeta Asajj, Zeta Grievous, Poggle, B2, and Sunfac undergeared, and there's actually a video for it.
I'll have to go watch it, but
yeah, I think it's called the ultimate free to play or something like that for 7-star Padme.
Well, I think it's 6 stars for his. I thought
I saw the 6-star one. I didn't see the 7-star one, so I can't comment. I saw the 6-star one. If the strategy was just beating Anakin and powering up Asajj, that's the 6-star.
Yeah, there's no way you'd be able to do that in 7-star.
You can't do the Anakin kill strategy in
much
7.
RNG. And you'd have to at least gear those characters pretty high.
I'm saying he did 7.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't seen the 7, so
yeah, I'll have to watch it as well.
But yeah, and the other part of it too is how much of it was RNG. I haven't seen the video. I've looked at some of these videos, and there's so many different RNG components that come together. So if the strategy is just keep on trying and hopefully you'll get through it, then that's what I'll tell you, because it is RNG related.
There's a lot of situations, like for example, like General Kenobi's first move, right? Like he could either cleanse or he could do his AO, like a 212th attack instead of the cleanse first, right? Like everything's so situational, right? Like the fish cleansing Anakin or Mace instead of Kenobi or Padme, you know what I mean? Like there's a lot of situational moments in that event.
Who Dooku counterattacks? If Dooku counterattacks Padme, you get screwed. Right?
Or if Dooku's second stun is on like the fish Padme or Dooku instead of, you know what I mean, like whoever you're not targeting.
By Kenobi when you don't need it to. There and B2 not hitting. There is a lot of RNG with some of these teams that people are doing. I have been experimenting with Tier 7 for the longest time, and I am finding certain things that have to happen as part of the win sequence, and it's possible. It just requires you to have a lot of attempts going. And so that's why I'm working on it more and more to try and get in 7-star, trying to figure out what the strategy is, who needs to do what. But there's so many different things. Like if Padme, this screwed me too, Padme attacked Dooku of all of the characters, and then Dooku countered attack. And she was almost dead, and I was just like, oh no. And then she got protection up. And then I couldn't put any buff immunity on her or anything. I couldn't stun her or anything. And I had buff immunity on Kenobi, and it ruined my entire battle. So there's all these little things that have to come together for the win. It's not that free-to-play can't do it, but really the answer for free-to-play to win with these things is make sure you have 7-star characters, make sure they're reasonably geared, and then just as many attempts as you can. To try and
keep going and going. I probably played the event for a good, I would say altogether, 18, 20 hours, in attempts, you know what I mean? And in Tier 6, I did it with, my key 4 were Grievous, B2, Asajj, and then Sunfac, but then in Tier 6, the 5th was Dooku. In Tier 7, it was Magna Guard, right? So, it was just how many attempts and what RNG I got, you know what I mean? And then in Tier 6, I got more stuns with Dooku because I think they probably had less tenacity or something like that maybe. But then in Tier 7, I had to focus the right mechanics with Magna Guard, right? Utilizing his stun and dispel, and then there's some situations where you had to use his AoE to cleanse your team, or you hit more target locks to generate more turn meters. So
yeah. So it's not that it can't be done, but it's something that you do want to be careful about. It's not going to be the easiest thing. So, yeah, I think, unfortunately, the only thing I can tell you, Contingent, keep on just trying. I think you have the right lead with Asajj with that team, because you don't really have any other Geos in order to justify Poggle. The other one may be Grievous. I wouldn't do Dooku. You can potentially do Grievous, or you can do Asajj. I think Asajj may be better, because you want her to go more often and get those stuns and everything off. But yeah, I think, unfortunately, you have the best lineup with the characters. I wouldn't bother putting in a Gear 8 Magna Guard and then just throw in as many attempts as you can.
If he has gear saved, I mean, like...
No, don't waste it on Magna Guard. Don't waste your Carbantes on Magna.
Yeah, you're right. Especially with where we're at now in the event. Like, I'm not like, the character's great. Don't get me wrong. The character's great with the team, and I mean, like, it's just it's niche right now to invest in for that. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Darsion 1972 question: I'm farming speed mod set as I need more speed after slicing everything. I'm having an awful time with anything rolling and slicing speed. Yeah. Again, this is a numbers game, unfortunately.
Let's just keep doing it kind of thing.
The only way to get yourself better mods is to get more mods to slice and more mods farmed. That's pretty much it.
Sacrifice your firstborn.
Oh, gosh.
To the RNG gods.
well, another thing, too, is like, even depending on how hyper-focused you are with rolling and slicing your mods, like, at the end of the day, it's all RNG. Like, I haven't gotten anything higher than a plus 16 in almost a month and a half now. So, I mean, it's just rolling and slicing. And, you know what I mean? Like, you'll get there.
It's so boring.
Yeah, I mean, like, some days are better than others. And I mean, like, I need to go back to focusing on hoarding, and then slicing them in mass amounts, and it makes it feel more seamless. But when you're rolling them every day and you're looking for speed every day, that's when it becomes really frustrating, right?
Well, it seems like, mod slicing in this game is like an abusive relationship.
It's definitely a love-hate relationship. Yeah,
gets your hopes up and then beats you down.
Yeah. You know what I mean? You're like, yes, I got this plus 20, and then like 2 months later, you're like me. You're like, where's this plus 20?
Yeah.
Hey, if you're good, you don't need speed mods.
Well,
you're using stop using speed as a crutch.
You're lying, Grande.
I'm just saying, looking for those extra gods.
I think
Ursitron
you
get
would
that
beg
proc
to
3,
differ.
you're like,
Grande knows it's true. Speed is king in this game.
Stop
going
using
a whole nother
speed as a
direction with
crutch.
this.
Stop using speed as a crutch. I'm going to tell you right now. What am I running? My Dark Side Bastila is running 126 speed.
What's the speed on your Grandmaster Yoda?
Only 126 speed.
And my Darth Revan is running 132.
What's the mod? What is the mods on your Grandmaster Yoda, Grande?
Oh yeah, they're OP as crap.
Yeah, so there you go.
But I only need 6 of them instead of needing 12 of them.
Grande. Speed is unfortunately king in this game. But
you only need 6 good ones.
Yeah,
you only need
there are ways you can find teams in order to teams without as much speed, but speed is
for the record though. Grande, the additional speed on Grande's Grandmaster Yoda is plus 155.
There you go.
I mean, hey, when you're a big deal, you're a big deal.
When you're a big deal, you use speed as a crutch.
But you can tell other people not to. That's the key.
I don't normally use speed, but when I do,
I'm kind of a big deal.
Gav P, question
I'm just
for
trolling.
around the corn. What are you guys currently farming towards? I'm finishing off everything for Darth Revan and Malik. I mean, I was just shards away. I had most of them geared anyways, so I should be able to get Revan and Malik pretty easily on the second go around. So that's what I'm finishing off.
Oh man, I just got Revan Jedi Knight Revan last time he dropped. Yay! So I'm farming here for him. I'm farming the rest of the Old Republic so I can get Darth Revan, and I'm also working on trying to get the MILF.
Who? Which MILF?
There's only one.
Oh, you're talking about the ship. Okay.
The ship.
Okay.
Well, I just took Magna Guard up to gear 11 last night, so the whole GG team's gear 11. And I mean, like, I'm waiting to finish the stars on Droideka and B1. And then Droideka's 6 stars, B1's about to be 6 stars. Still got to work on the EP shuttle, but I'm kind of dropping that right now just to finish that team off and round up some more gear on Malik. He needs that last shiny new piece, and then going over to Padme.
Yeah, let it be known. The MILF that everyone needs to farm in this game is now Padme. Next question, Darth Scion, 1972. I'm back
Hey,
to
what
farming...
about
What?
How come there's nothing called how come women don't walk around going, man, that guy's a DILF?
How do you know they don't?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe they do. Oh!
They do in secret.
Hold on. The dog is barking. I'll be back in a minute.
Thanks for letting us know, Grande.
God. Oh,
Go
God.
get him, killer. You hear him? He's like, go get him.
Oh, my God.
Oh, Grande.
That's why we can't have nice things and not a lot of viewership.
All right. Darth Scion, 1972. I'm back to farming speed mods after slicing all I had. I'm not having that much luck rolling speed. What speed should I be keeping versus selling? And after how long of farming should I slice again? Okay. So what you should keep is largely based on what you have, right? So I'm going to take an extreme example, but let's suppose you have 5 mods that are over 20 speed, but all of your other ones didn't even roll once. So you have a bunch of them that are 5 speed or less, right? Then obviously 10 and 15 speed mods are going to do you a huge bonus. Versus if you have 5 speeds that are, or 5 mods that are over 20 speed, but then you have a bunch of them that are between the 10 to 15 range. Then maybe another 10 to 15 doesn't really help you, or even then, now everything below 10 doesn't matter, right? So it all depends on your overall mod situation. There isn't a hard and fast rule that would necessarily say, this is the mod you want to sell, this is what you don't sell, because it depends on your roster and your overall collection. There's too much variance between mods. Some simple ideas of mods to keep, though, are tier 1 mods, right? So when you're asking about which ones you should slice again, if you get any tier 1 mods, I would start slicing those as soon as you get it. So meaning a green 2, a blue 3, a purple 4, slice those immediately, see if they progress all the way to a gold 5. So that would be the first thing in terms of slicing. In terms of the mods to keep, we all look for speed secondaries and we all look for offense secondaries, right? Those are the easiest ones that we typically look for because they have the biggest presence in the game. The other mods that you look for are what are called matching mods. Matching mods have 2 of the 3 things matched up so that there is a chance that you're able to boost 1 stat highly. And what are those 3 things? The primary, the secondary, and the set. So, for example, a cross that has a tenacity primary on a tenacity set. Keep those. If you have a tenacity set with a high tenacity secondary but has something else different, keep those. High secondaries are anything that have a 4 or a 5 in the parentheses, right? So that means that you rolled them up several times. Those ones you definitely want to keep. And you'll see those all around. Yep. And sometimes you might not get a match in the set, right? So for example, protection. You can get a protection arrow with a flat protection secondary, keep those. You can do that same thing with the triangle, you can do that with the cross, you can do that with the circle. So if you have a protection primary with a protection flat secondary, keep those. Same thing with health. And you can go through all of your mods, right? And figure out which ones those are. And then you have the standard ones where if anything rolls 4 or 5, regardless of the set or anything, particularly on the left side of the mods, because the right side has more variance in the primaries, the left side doesn't. So if you get a 4 or a 5 roll on any stat in the left side, keep those. Because those are going to be the best that you can get on those particular stats pretty much. Tenacity, potency, defense, crit chance, offense percentage, health percent, all of them, right? Those are going to be pretty much the best things you can get on that side. So those would be some of the mods I would look to keep. and then based on the number of mods you are keeping, you can figure out which ones to sell. So you have a bunch of mods that, let's just say you got lucky, you got a bunch of mods that have protection, flat protection secondary on their cross, and they're just huge numbers. Well, you can start selling some of your crosses that rolled only protection 2 times and distributed the stats everywhere else. So there's no hard and fast rule, particularly on the selling. It's more important to identify which mods you want to keep and then sell the ones that aren't worth keeping based on your roster if you don't have anything better.
All right.
Okay, you can wake up now, Grim. All right, Ski Trooper.
I love it. Everything Finn said right there. Seriously, we need to like clip that and make it a freaking video.
Kind of wish you clipped it and made it a video.
I mean, here's the
Get over it.
Here's the
thing. Making me sit through it. No, I'm just
here's the thing. Here's the thing. It freaking portable. Think about it like this. Mods are portable gear, man. If you invest in your mods, it means you don't have to invest in the gear to make your character as good as someone else who had to invest everything in the gear.
Well, unless it's 6E and you don't have many gear 12s.
I'm just, again, do not 6E a bunch of mods if you don't have a bunch of gear 12s. We were talking about it on stream yesterday, and we said it's probably something like two gear 6, 2 6E mods for every gear 12 character. Because if you start gear 12ing, if you start 6Eing a whole bunch, I looked at someone's roster the other day. They had 6E mods and not 1 gear 12. I'm not even kidding you. And the reason why is because the game gives you the ability to do it before you have a gear 12. It was freaking terrible.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's another thing too, to avoid that kind of stuff. It doesn't let you take a mod to 6E if it's equipped on the character. So equip it first and then go ahead and slice it, and it won't let you if you can't use it on that character. So that's another way to prevent that kind of stuff. But yeah, I haven't seen somebody with no gear 12s, but I've seen some with very few that don't justify having as many as they did. But yeah. So let's see. Next question, Ski Trooper. We'll do a couple more questions here because we're out of time. Ski Trooper, what are your early favorite fifths for the Padme teams? For what purpose? Such as I like 3PO against Palpatine.
I don't have a favorite. I'm not sold on any of the options at the moment. I'm just not.
I'm seeing Yoda kind of making a comeback here only because of the early tenacity up.
Yep, that's what I run every day.
Mm-hmm. It's the same concept with the Darth Revan team that Grande is running. I mean, even with the Padme team, if you can get your tenacity up early, then it's ridiculous. And potentially,
what's the meta report say on it? I wonder.
Oh, I don't know. I haven't
Or
looked
have
yet.
all the damn meta report up right now.
We'll talk about the meta report tonight.
Yeah.
Tune in tonight.
The meta report calls that the second best team in the game.
Well, there you go. So I mean, Yoda with the tenacity up is really big right now. Also, his AOE does a bonus turn, so you can also get protection up.
Yeah, but you're not going to get that bonus turn if they're running Darth Malik.
Why?
Because you can't gain bonus turn meter.
But he gains a bonus turn, not a turn meter.
And I'm telling you, you don't get it when you do the AOE. You don't get it. And it's because of Malik.
I thought Malik just stopped turn meter.
You do not get that. You do not get that. You run that AOE, you do not get it.
Okay. I have to check to see why then, because I shouldn't.
Yeah, you don't get that bonus turn when you do the AOE.
Oh, okay. So DL Cool J saying that it's HK's unique, not Malik.
Probably.
There you go. I knew it wasn't Malik, Grande. Like, Malik is definitely not stopping that. I know that. Okay, it's HK. There you go. Okay. But yeah, with the Padme team though,
I'm just saying it no worky.
Yeah. It doesn't work, but if you're not facing that, you can do the AoE if he doesn't have the Zeta. And then you can potentially get protection up and then distribute that as well. So it just depends. There's different uses for Grandmaster Yoda, especially on that team. And if you can spread protection up early, you can create all kinds of havoc with that team, especially when the tenacity goes up. If they have a protection up buff with Padme in the lead, so It's a fun team. I think Grandmaster Yoda is currently in the lead in that 5th position, but 3PO is not far behind. And then, let's see. Last question we'll do is from Makwa. Says, question, which is a better team to Zeta, Padme Galactic Republic, or General Grievous Separatists?
I'm going to tell you right now, it's Padme.
Yeah, unless you only have a 5-star Padme, then you need to go work on your separatists.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's what it is. All right. Well, I'll do one more question because it's relevant to what's going on right now. Josh Athens just asked a question. How do we utilize the territory war bonuses? Would junk droids be useful? Full Han teams?
Yes, both
Yes.
of those would be useful.
Yes.
Yeah.
Those are a pain in the ass.
Your full junk Han teams though can't be super weak, right? Because you do need them to. If you're using them, you're hopefully trying to take out a difficult team with them because of all their bonuses. But you don't want them like Gear 6 with like no mods trying to take out something.
No.
So-
They can be weak, but what you want is you want your Captain Han to be like super tanky, because while he survives, none of your Hans can die.
Yep.
It's a pain in the ass.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there are a bunch of ways to kill that team.
Oh yeah.
Like
This is. I would say it's an offensive team more than anything else, but
I see a lot of people throw it on defense.
I have to. But yeah, and then droids, droids you can just throw in there, hope that they explode, deal a bunch of damage, and then take things out. So you can definitely do stuff with droids, also offensively. But yeah, that's it. Those are it for questions we can handle because we are now over time.
Okay.
Nice.
So thanks for joining us today. Thank you for the Bad Horsey for let's looking at your roster. If you we do this every day from 12 to 1, so you're more than welcome to join us anytime. Come join us in our Discord. We have lots of fun in the Discord. We're always popping in and out of there, so you can come join us in voice chat if you have questions. There's a great source for people to answer questions in the general chat and other areas. So please check out our Discord. Stop what you're doing. Give us a thumbs up on the video. Subscribe if you haven't, and check us and follow us on Twitch. We're getting ready to switch over here. I'll probably start at 1:30. Give us time to go get something to drink. Get ready for the next round. So we'll go switch over to Twitch and we'll get ready to do some Grand Arena. So you're more than welcome to come over and have some fun over there. So come on down, watch me do some Grand Arena. What is it, season 14? Yeah. And follow us on Twitch so you know when we're doing stuff there. So a lot of good stuff going on. Remember, tonight is our big stream, the longest running live stream in the Star Wars Galaxy Heroes community, where we break down all the latest and greatest in news and notes of Star Wars Galaxy Heroes and give you a little bit of insight on what it all means. So on behalf of myself and the crew, thank you guys for stopping in. Very much appreciated. Stay tuned and we'll keep rocking. So be safe and we'll see you later. Peace.